Hello.
Good evening.
Then welcome, James Hawker.
Welcome, Les Davis.
How are you?
I'm excellent. Really, really excited for this month's episode of YEPS TV.
9th live stream.
That's amazing, isn't it?
One more. We've got 10. Can you believe we've done 10?
And the maths, like how good are we at maths?
I'm brilliant at maths. 9 plus 1. Wow.
10.
10.
We've got it.
That's right.
We've got it.
I can't believe we've gone 10 episodes and we haven't been sacked. It's amazing. Absolutely. I never thought it, to be honest. It's credit to us, James.
Absolutely, Liz. Absolutely. So,
go on.
Thank you, everybody who's watching. No doubt we've already got a few people. Thank you for your sharing. Thanks for liking. We've got a really, really cool episode planned for you for this evening. We've got some really important things to talk about. We've got some really fun things to do. We've got amazing prizes. And as always, you get to take on us as youth workers.
Can I just talk about our prizes this stream as well? We have got Zip World Tower tickets to give away.
I know.
Have you seen the size on the thing?
It's amazing, yeah. I'm not scared of it. But
what I thought that, but I passed it in the car and I seen it, and I couldn't believe how high this zip line is.
You know, it does look amazing. It's amazing for Rondacan and Taff. But I walked up there, like you, I walked up there and I was even less scared of it.
Oh God. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, hi to everybody watching. Thank you so much. Please tag and share and tag your friends in the comments. That'll be wonderful. It really helps. YEPS TV is the official RCT YEPS service online youth work live stream. We come in here once a month. This was spawned out of lockdown because obviously we couldn't get to see you all, which was for youth workers is pretty impossible. So we decided to try this online and still engage with you online. And we're pretty pleased with our what your feedback is saying and how we're going to develop this on and on and on over the months. I just want to bring in from the chat is a few people going in the chat. You're tagging people in. We've got Adam Devet. Hi, Adam. How's it going? Tagging. Good luck. Yeah. Hi, Adam. Nice to see you. Ryan Collins. Hi, Ryan. Good evening. How'd you win? How'd you win what, Ryan? Did you win the prizes?
Oh, the prizes you mentioned. Yeah, keep tuning in.
He's been tuning in quite a few times, so he knows. He knows.
He's a regular.
He's a regular. Who have we got? Nessa, hi. Hi, guys. Hi.
Nessa.
Nice to see you. Rihanna is in the house.
Oh, Rihanna.
Yeah, we got Brandon is in the house. Hi, Brandon. Thanks for coming along. Guys, really, really do appreciate you coming along. It's an hour out of your day. I appreciate that. And it's probably, I don't know if it's super sunny, but you know what? You can win some great prizes with us this evening. Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's worth it. It's worth it. That's what I'd say about it.
That's right. And also, we have got lined up this evening, we've got a super, super important person.
Yep.
And it's, shall we say what it is yet?
That was very well rehearsed. Yeah. I think let's get on with it. So we've got a very important. Should we bring on the important person?
One of the important people. Let's do that.
People.
Okay. So our guest youth worker.
There he is, Mr. Rhys James. How are you?
Rhys James.
I'm great. How are you boys? You okay?
I'm good. You've worked for YEPS for a long time now. Have you officially changed the name to Rhys James YEPS?
Officially, it's on my passport and everything.
No way.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
I would love that. I'm considering that as well, Rhys.
I think my wife's thinking of changing her surname as well to YEPS. So
maybe we all should.
I think to know we joking, but we are very committed as a team. So you know, it wouldn't put it.
We should all have the same name then, shouldn't we?
We should all have the same name.
A tattoo? Was that going too far?
No, might be a bit far. I'm not a fan of needles.
Okay, so Rhys, tell us what school you're from.
So hi everyone. I'm Rhys from Ysgol Llanhari, Youth Engagement Officer for Ysgol Llanhari. So if those of you that don't know where it is sort of right at the bottom southwest part of RCT. But I have also been based up in Rhydwain, which is total other end of RCT at the beginning of my career with YEPS as well. So I've been around a little bit there.
And you've been on before as well. You've been on YEPS TV before.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you very much.
So Rhys, you're from Llanari. I'm from St John's Baptist School, Aberdeen, and the best school in Aberdeen, I should say.
Second best. Well, we'd have to agree to disagree. I'm proud to represent Aberdeen Community School, and I'm the Youth Engagement Officer there. So yeah,
we have this debate every month.
Who's winning so far?
I'd say it's me.
Yeah. But I think if we had a poll, I'd win because we've got more young people in our school.
It doesn't matter what school we're from. It's just lovely. We've got so many people watching. So thank you so much. Okay. So we're going to move on. So we've got, jokes aside, we've got a very important person, in fact, coming on and joining us when we bring our young people on now. So we'll fetch our young people on first to join us on the stream. And we've got Amelia.
Hiya.
Hi, Amelia. Are you okay?
Hi, Amelia.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. We've got Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Hi.
I'm back.
You okay?
Yes,
We got Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Oh, I nearly said it. No, I've got to say it again. I can't believe I keep saying it. You're on mute. It's the most famous words.
Yeah, since lockdown.
Hey,
Emily.
there she is. Hi, Emily. And we got Miles.
Hi.
Hi, Miles.
Good evening, Miles.
Hi.
Oh, I think Miles is in Australia, but that doesn't matter, right? There's a delay.
That's okay. This might be a record for people on the screen as well.
It is a record for people on the screen. So thank you so much for joining us. So Emily, Megan, Amelia, you are part of the RCT Youth Forum. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you do lots of important stuff for other young people in your schools and in your communities and areas and RCT. And Miles, you are part of the Youth Forum, which is called the Senedd in St John Baptist School, Aberdeen. And Miles has just come into the stream again. There's 2 Mileses. This is the first. This is a first.
This is impressive.
This is impressive. So I don't know why is another Miles, but there you are. Okay, so anyway, people, thank you so much for joining us. We have asked you to come along because we've got Sally Holland, who is the Children's Commissioner for Wales, coming on in a second. Sally's job is super important. We won't say too much because we'll let Sally explain that herself. So, everybody okay? Everybody prepped and ready?
Yeah.
All your questions ready? Okay, right. So let's bring on our guest, Sally Holland, for a little section called Spotlight. Loving the dancing, boys. Loving the dancing. Loving the dancing.
Compulsory.
Yes. Miles, can you hear us now?
Miles.
We'll stick with Miles because that delay is quite a distance now. I think he's gone past Australia. Stay with us, Miles, okay? Stay with us.
Stay with us.
Okay, right. Let's bring on Sally Holland.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Good evening, Sally.
Good evening, Sally.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Les and James, this is like the coolest thing I've ever been on. I can't believe
What?
I can't believe
Whoa.
I bother with Netflix. I hadn't watched
Oh,
good.
dear, Sally, we were hoping to get some brilliant content from you, and you've overthinked our expectations. You've been on 30 seconds.
I've already been laughing so much. My jaws are aching.
To be honest, Sally, your deed is done now. Thanks very much for joining us.
Okay,
we had all we need from you now. This is amazing, you said.
I hope that $5 in the post that you promised me.
Yeah, it is.
All jokes aside, thank you for giving up your time to come on to YEPS TV. This is our live stream that we do once a month. It's our online youth work that we're trying out. Like I said, we've been doing this now for 9 months, and our engagement is wonderful. We still got lots of people viewing us, which is great. Thank you very much. Our chat is blowing up. There's so much comments going on. It's just something we tried, Sally, just to be a bit innovative, and so far it's doing really well, and we're really enjoying it. And for people like yourself to come on is brilliant for us and brilliant for our service. So, and for our young people mainly.
I'm so chuffed to get the chance to come on. I'm really honoured. Thank you.
That's really nice of you. Thank you so much. Okay, so these wonderful young people you see on the screen with you are a part of our youth forums in the schools. Firstly, Sally, can you just tell our viewers, because we have got lots of people watching and lots of people will watch this then on catch up once we put it up on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that. Could you just tell some of our young people what your job role is and how long you've been doing it?
Okay, so I've been doing the job for exactly 6 years, and you do the job for 7 years. So I get appointed by the First Minister, but I'm not part of his government at all. In fact, the exact opposite. I keep an eye on his government, and it's for 7 years exactly. So here, almost today, I'll be finishing my job, and there'll be a new Children's Commissioner. But it's just like Doctor Who, the job carries on, but it's a different face. I don't know if it'll be a man or a woman. I don't know what their background will be, but that's how long I've been doing it. So I'm quite experienced now, so I can really confidently tell you what I do. And there's a law that says what the Children's Commissioner should do. It's the law because I'm the third Children's Commissioner, and I need to do 5 things. So just tell you really super quick what those are. So the first thing the law says is I must listen to children and young people wherever they are in Wales and in all sorts of circumstances. The second thing is I should speak up for and with children and young people. So speak out. I speak out in the media, as I hope you've seen. I speak out to government. I speak out to council, to the local authorities like RCT, and I say, what are you doing for children's rights? The third thing I do is to make sure children and young people everywhere know about their rights, and we do that in lots of different ways, like through schools and things. The fourth thing we do is we help children and young people are getting their rights. So we've got a free phone service, and we can put that out with our stuff. Phone service, people can phone in and get help if they've got a breach of their rights. And you know your rights. I hope your rights are everything you need to grow up to be happy, healthy and safe. The last thing I do is I monitor all the laws and rules in Wales and make sure they stick to children's rights. And if they don't, then we ask them to change them. So you know, there was a law when I came into post that said children could still be physically punished at home. And by physical punishment, I mean things like smacking. It wasn't allowed in a lot of the world, but it's still allowed in Wales and the rest of the UK. I said, you've got to change that law. It's out of date. It's out of date. We've got to take that practice away. They encourage parents not to smack their children, but to find other ways of help them behave. And they did change the law, so that was good. Amazing. But that's the kind of thing I do. And there's loads of other laws like that I'm always working on. Mental health system doesn't work for young people. Really working hard to change that system too.
We've got some questions about that. I think some of the young people have.
Okay, great. I won't say any more about that now. So that's what I do in a nutshell.
Oh, thank you. Can I just briefly speak? I know during COVID was a really tough time for everybody, particularly young people. And I know you and your office run a consultation on coronavirus and me, and you consulted, I think it was like 24,000 young people across Wales got involved. Can you tell us like some of the outcomes from that?
Yeah. So thanks to anyone online who took part in that, because more than 1 in 20 children and young people took part in our survey for 3 to 18-year-olds. We ran it twice. We ran it last May, just when we were just right in the middle of the first lockdown, and then we ran it again in January where we were back in lockdown, and again about 20,000 took part. So thanks so much to everyone, because what I've done, I've taken all those results, taken them straight to government and said, this is what young people are going through. Please try and bear that in mind when you make all the COVID rules. So what we learned that it wasn't the same for everyone. So some young people actually found life easier under COVID, and we really need to understand why. They find hard work, they find they get bullied, or it's too noisy and busy. So we need to learn a bit about that. But most people find it hard. Let's face it, it has been hard. And you know, so we learn more about what that was. Biggest hard thing for young people, not seeing friends. Top thing every time. Second hardest thing, not seeing family. Third hard thing, not going to school or college. They were the top 3 things last May and again in January. But we also heard that it was harder for some kids than others. So for young people who are disabled, young people from Black, Asian and minority ethnic backgrounds, young people, young carers, who had less money, didn't have a big garden to play in. So it's different people. So we said to government, you've got to, you know, help the people particularly who are finding it harder. And we used those results to say things like, can you get young people back to school as soon as possible, even if it's just check-in days? So we had those check-in days, as you might remember, last July. That's because we really pushed for that. We said they need to get in to see their friends. As much, and then before Easter now, we tried to push to get you all back. And at one point they said not 7 to year 7 to 10, and we said, look at the survey. They need to do friends, but at least they brought in some check-in days. So that's how we used your data. But thanks, without all of you, we couldn't have done it.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much to all the young people who took part.
Yep. Lovely. Okay, shall we move on to some of our questions? Sally, we've got a quick fire round. I hope you don't mind us doing this. Now, these are these are questions that we asked our young people. They'd like to know about you. So it is a quick fire round. So please try not to think too much. This will have to disqualify you.
Okay. Have you got one of those chairs like that they just tip?
Eject. Yes. Eject.
Yeah.
Eject the chairs. That's correct. Yeah. Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Beach holiday or snow holiday?
Snow holiday. I am from Scotland, remember. I love the snow.
Yeah.
What were you good at school?
I was good at history and art.
Oh, nice. Creative.
Wee bit.
Favorite day of the week?
Oh, Friday, because I do like my job, but I also quite like it being Friday night. We always have a takeaway and, you know.
Oh, you've answered one of my questions. Sunday roast or takeaway?
Oh, takeaway, because I actually am vegetarian, so, you know.
This is one that James wanted to ask. Liverpool or Chelsea Football Club?
Oh, God.
There's a lot on this, Sally. There's a lot on this, no pressure.
Shoot. St. Johnston?
I'll accept that.
You weren't expecting that. You weren't expecting that. That's my local team in Scotland or Cardiff. Sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't care between Liverpool and Chelsea.
Okay, all right. Texting or talking?
Talking.
Yeah.
Old fashioned.
What superpower would you want?
I would want to. This is going to sound a bit cheesy. I just want to make everyone a bit kind to each other. Like appear and say, "Don't say that. Be kind."
Okay.
Oh,
and the final question: the Incredible Hulk or Superman would win in a fight?
Oh, Superman.
Obviously.
Now I think Superman.
It's not just brawn. There's other things. Yeah. Brains over brawn.
Sally, actually, I wrote to Marvel about this. So, we just wanted to clarify facts. No, but yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's obviously factual.
Obviously, we did encourage him not to fight in the first place.
I'm very much a non-violence person. Talk it through.
Yeah, that's right.
Rhianna's with me. Yeah.
They are fictional characters, though.
Yeah,
so
Rhianna.
Yeah. Great superpower, Jessica says. Yes, that is a good superpower. Yeah. And also, I just want we all appreciate the work you're doing, Sally.
Thanks,
that's really lovely. Really lovely. Thank you very much for your comments.
He's got my be kind superpower. He's a kind person.
Yeah.
Miles, are you with us now, Miles?
Yeah, I'm with you now.
Yeah. Miles. Right. There now. Okay, just in time, buddy. Just in time. So, shall we move to our young people for your questions? Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
So, should we go with I don't know, Emily first? Emily, do you want to ask your question to Sally first? Please.
Will more support be available for young people's mental health after the pandemic?
Well, I absolutely hope so. I would say, I said I've got a year left. It's absolutely my number one priority. One thing we got put in place, and I pushed for this a lot, is that schools now have in the law got to have what we call a whole school approach to mental health and wellbeing, which means they've got to have a plan and they've got to have things in place. So that's going to start to come in after the pandemic. I've been promised there's going to be a lot more money for children's mental health after the pandemic. And I just need to make sure it's targeted so it reaches the right people. And that's where young people advise me about what they need. So I think there will be more help, but there's so much to do, as I bet you know.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Emily. Thank you. Very professional of you. Okay, so can we now move to Megan, is it?
Yeah. What made you want to become Children's Commissioner?
Okay, great question. I had a few jobs before I became Children's Commissioner. I used to be a social worker, so I used to work with families individually. And then I worked at university, teaching people about children and about social work and training social workers. And I've been a professor there, but I got a bit frustrated sometimes. Rather than just writing about things or giving lectures, I actually wanted to change things. So when this job came up, I thought, actually, instead of just shouting at the radio, you know, when I was cross about things about the telly, I actually wanted to have the chance to be on that, or to speak to the ministers directly and say, you can't do it like that, you got to do it like this. So it was just a really good chance to actually try and get some things changed in that 7 years.
That was awesome.
And you've done a great job, I believe. So, yeah, well done to you.
Okay.
And we move on to Amelia.
My question is, did you go to any youth clubs when you was a young person?
Ooh.
Oh, you know, that's brilliant. I grew up in a really small town in Scotland, and there wasn't much going on. There was a church youth group, which wasn't very cool, not like the cool guys you got working with you now, but we did used to go along and play snooker and things. And I just went to every group that ran in the whole town because I loved being out in the house and doing stuff. So I did like what was the equivalent of St. John's. I think it was Red Cross. I did guides. I did Duke of Edinburgh. I just did everything because I loved being out and doing stuff. So I did loads of stuff, but I have to say youth work's much more fun these days than it was when I was young.
Thank you very much. And then over to Miles, who's joined us at the right time.
What do you think of the benefits of school youth forums, and do you have any advice for us in the future?
Yeah, I think youth forums are just so important. Obviously at school level, but I think you just cut out for me slightly. But do you mean the local authority, like the council youth forum, like RCT?
Miles is from St. John Baptist Aberdeen.
Oh, from school forums.
So he's part of the school youth forum, yeah.
Yeah, so it's really important, and we were all ready to publish a report all about the best practice in school forums just before the pandemic started, and we just decided not to because we thought we couldn't ask schools to do any more, and they didn't have children in school. So we're going to publish it later this year. But when they work well, and our report's going to show how they can work well, they can be really effective. But what a lot of young people in secondary schools tell me is that often they don't work very well, they don't feel listened to, and they feel they just get asked to do not such good things. So when they work well, they're so important, and we should have them working well everywhere. So you should be like part of, automatically, the governing body and the head teacher and everyone should be thinking, if I want to change this thing in the school, there's no way I can make any change without consulting with students because it won't work. And with the best place to start is the school forum. And then you hopefully have your mechanisms for asking like all your friends and the people in your classes. So as far as I'm concerned, there's no point in making changes or trying to make a school better unless you involve the people who are affected most, and that's the pupils. And the best, a forum's a brilliant way to do that. Yeah. My advice is to try and involve as many people as possible. And some schools I know have done it really well. Have had like the forum is like a cabinet. They call it the cabinet, and then each cabinet member has got a responsibility for an area. You might do this already in your school, I don't know. So say Miles, say your thing was sport, then you'd have involve like all the rest, a whole group of other people in school that are interested in sport, and you'd have meetings with them, and then you'd report back into the forum all about sport, and then they do it for all the other topics. So I think that works really well in some schools. So you'll see that in our report when it comes out. But we'll make sure that YEPS gets our report and all the best case studies from it.
And can I just quickly say, while you're on that subject, if there's anything, that we can help and support you with your work, then please get in touch with us as a service because we'd love to help out. That's
absolutely brilliant. One thing I could say then is that quite a few schools are already signed up for Project Vote. That's 11. Do you know about it? It's 11 to 15-year-olds. It's an election for people who can't vote yet because you're not 16. But you can just, it's just like an election, and you get to vote for candidates, and we will publish the national results and say this is what the results would be if only 11 to 15-year-olds voted, and they'll come out before the real results. So if not all schools are signed up to yet, but half are. So if you're not sure if your school's signed up, do get in contact with me. I'll let you know. Please, they can sign up still this week, but that's really about it because the ballots are going out like this week pretty well. So if especially the youth workers on the call, if you're not sure if your school's signed up, please do let us know. Because Jordan that you're in touch with, I'll give you the list and let you know if you signed up. That's a good opportunity to learn about the election mixed-use schools of Vaughan. We'd love a great response from Rhondda and Taff. We've got such brilliant views and brilliant schools, and it'd be really interesting to see what the results would be if 11 to 15-year-olds voted in Rhondda and Taff.
100%, definitely. And while we're on the chat about voting, obviously it's quite an historic time in Wales right now for voting because the vote 16 is coming in. I mean, that's amazing, right? It's historic.
I'm so excited about it. That's another thing that's changed during my time as commissioner. I'm really pleased that we supported it and pushed hard to get it through. And I remember like doing some sessions with young people with Mark Drakeford at the time, who wasn't First Minister before he was First Minister, because he was in charge of bringing it in. And they gave such good views, and he had such good debates with them. I really think it's a great idea. My youngest child is going to be 16 2 days before the election. So he can't wait. He's so pleased that he can get
just made it just in time.
And I've met so many 16 and 17-year-olds over the years who've got such brilliant views and important views. And I get really cross when people say, oh, they'll just vote for more Xboxes and stuff like that, because, you know, I met loads of people in their 30s and 40s and 70s who don't know much about politics. So I know lots of 16, 17-year-olds who do know a lot about politics. So I just get annoyed when people say that. So please, if you are 16 or 17, or you know people who are, please make sure they use their vote. I hope they're registered, because we're just past when they can be registered, but make sure they get out and vote, especially if you're younger than 16. Say to the people you know are 16, get out and vote, because I would if I was 16. Yeah, use it or lose it, basically. You must use it, because I want politicians to hear from young people this time. Because in the past, they've like done lots of work on giving like more money to pensioners and things, because they think they're the main people that vote. But if they see 16 and 17-year-olds coming out to vote, then they're more likely next time round to make sure they make more promises for young people. I really wanted to see more promises for free bus travel, for example, for 16 and 17, well, for all children and young people. Not many of the parties are promising that. But I think if you show how strong youth vote is, we'll get more promises next time.
Absolutely.
We've got Adam saying, I wish I could vote, but I'm only 14.
Adam, everyone you know is 16 or 17, or older, or your parents, tell them to go out and vote. But you can vote in project vote. So if you want to know,
absolutely.
Ask your youth worker, or just message my team direct, like on social media or by email, and message.
And your website, Sally, is obviously www.childcomwales.org.uk.
Yeah, and Project Vote's on the front of that.
And we'll put that up in the stream later on for you.
Yeah.
And I just want to go to the chat a minute, because we've got a couple of people. This is Adam again. I missed this comment. I don't know if you can answer this at all.
Yeah, sport clubs back open. Well, sport for under 18s is allowed. It's allowed already. It's been allowed for a couple of weeks, but only outdoors. Do you mean indoor sport maybe?
Possibly.
It's going to be a wee bit longer, but not much longer. I think
it's coming up soon, isn't it? I think it's
only a couple of weeks. So we're nearly there. I know, it's been really rely on sport, but we're nearly there. So we have really pushed hard on sport. So like, but I don't know if you remember, before December, you weren't allowed to cross the county line to go to your sports club. So if you lived in, say, Pontypridd, but you went to Caerphilly to play football, you weren't allowed to go. Well, we had loads of letters in from children and people about that. So we pushed that with the First Minister and others, and we got that changed. And then there was lockdown. So we got it changed about a week later, and there was a lockdown. But, you know, do write into us when there's things, because we will push them. Kickbox, that's indoors. It's really sad, and I think it's 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time,
Stick around, Adam. I've got a little update later for you on when things are opening up indoors.
Rhys is going to do Rhys is going to do our COVID update later on.
Brilliant.
One more
Chloe,
question.
Can we answer Chloe's question?
Yes, please. Yeah, if you can.
Yeah, we've worked really hard on that, Chloe, as an office. And I really get sad when I hear from young people over and over again that there's still issues, because, you know, I think we have obviously progressed a lot. And there is a lot more tolerance, but young people still are worried about it. And what is brilliant is that young people who are not LGBT often ask me how they can support their friends as well, which is good, but I know there's still issues out there. There is loads that can be done. There's some really good examples of schools. I've got like both support groups within the school, but also like wider campaign groups with allies in as well, and they've done some brilliant work. You know, I can think of one school called Ysgol Plas Mawr in Cardiff that I've had a group called Digon, which means enough, for a number of years now. And that's a group of LGBT young people and allies, anyone who wants to campaign. And what they do is they've just got, it's not a zero tolerance so much, but they make sure that no one uses like terms like you're gay, just like as a negative, because they say that's a slippery slope.
Yes.
It's banter, but it's a slippery slope. But instead of just, what they do is like when kids come into school, especially in year 7, they'd say, you're not in trouble, but they pull them out, and the older young people say, you're not in trouble, but I want you to understand why you shouldn't be using that language. A teacher coming in on them. You know, it's like role models in the school, older young people. So I think the Digon groups, there's lots of stuff about Digon, and we can send you stuff to Les and James and Rhys, if you want us to share that. We can send you about how they work, because they've been hailed as a good example. But there's quite a few schools now doing stuff on that, and like that. And I think it's a way forward. But social media as well, obviously, is an issue, and really pushing on having more love on social media and less hate is such a massive issue, isn't it?
Can I just add to that as well? If there's any young people watching in RCT and they want to do something and they want to do a project in school, then come and see us for YEPS. You know, we're more than willing to support. And and then if you want more work in that area, that sounds brilliant. If you want to come to my team to put you in touch with any schools we know are doing well on it, we can link you up.
Yeah. Amazing. And I just want to finish on maybe this, because that's a lovely little comment there.
Oh, diolch, Rhiannon.
Yeah, that's nice. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much. And we've got some more questions. Just quickly go through these for you. Wonderful.
Lauren.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Lauren. I know it has been a long time, Lauren, I have to say, but it is. We did a history of the vote session recently with Laura McAllister, who's a footballer. Some of you might have heard of.
Yeah.
Professor of politics, and she used to be captain of the Wales team. And we talked about the history of votes. Now, people have died to get the vote over the years, like suffragettes and chartists. But nobody's died to get the vote at 16, but it was still a struggle. And it was led by young people. So it was young people that pushed for it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Lauren, for putting that in.
Lauren's put the link up there. So this
brilliant. And also projectvote.wales. But you can get that to the from the front page that's up there. Thanks, Lauren. That's brilliant.
This is Sally's website, everybody. So everybody watching this on catch up, if you've got any any questions or anything, you can message Sally through her website. There's lots and lots of information on the website. It's absolutely brilliant, from resources to rights to schemes to publications, all to do with Sally and her team's work that they've done coming up.
We've got a coronavirus information hub as well, and lots of advice on getting support for your mental health and well-being. But also, if you're worried about something, or if you think like, oh, we're not getting our rights in school or in the community, or for you as an individual because you've got, disability or whatever, and you're stuck with it, then my team has got this helpline, this advice service, and they can help. And it's all on my website. So get in touch, look about how to get help on there.
Okay, I just want to end with this one last comment, if that's okay, Sally. And I think that is absolutely super important.
Oh, Chloe, I'm with you there. I'm with you there, Chloe. And
comment of the night, that is. So, Chloe, if you inbox us, I'm going to send you an Easter egg.
Oh,
no joke. I'll give you a lovely little Easter egg for that. Okay, wonderful. Sally, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure and a privilege to have you on our stream.
I think you're brilliant, and I will make sure the government and others hear about what you're doing here on YEPS TV, because I think it's absolutely brilliant. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Very, very much.
Anytime you want to come back, then please let us know, and we'd love to have you back. So
Youth Work Awards next year, you've got to be up there.
Youth Awards, come on.
There's $5. There's another $5, Sally. Coming your way.
Have I said everything you asked me to say? I can't. They didn't ask me to say anything, by the way, folks.
You've already said it now. You've planted the seed now, Sally. Okay. Sally, thank you.
Not but it's been lovely to speak to you all, and I think you're a great bunch. And keep in touch with my team and help spread love, not hate.
Absolutely. Take care, Sally. All the best. And thank you so much to the young people. And thank you so much to the young people for joining us. You've been
great
amazing.
questions. Thank you.
Thank you,
Emily,
Sally.
Megan, Amelia, and Miles, and all the other commenters. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Take care, Sally.
You.
Bye-bye.
Take
Enjoy your
care.
evening.
Bye.
Wow, that was really cool. That was really cool. Right,
Yeah.
Really cool.
thank you so much. Where is oh no, somebody's left.
Emily's gone. Emily's
No,
gone. Where's she gone?
There she is. I took her out. Sorry.
Back.
Sorry, Em. I threw you out then. That was absolutely amazing, guys. You've done a wonderful job. Thank you so much. Will you stick around so we can play some games?
Yeah.
Give me 5 minutes, okay? We'll see you soon.
Okay.
Take care, all.
Okay.
So, that was amazing. And yes,
how
really
cool is
important.
Sally?
Oh, yeah,
That was
really
brilliant.
cool. Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing.
What did you guys get from me the most, would you say? What do you think stood out the most for you from that?
I think how down to earth and approachable for someone so
some of those
important
videos.
to young people in Wales. I mean, and I suppose that
passionate
probably
as well.
comes with the job. I suppose you've got to be approachable. It's like our jobs, I guess, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You've got to be approachable being youth workers.
Definitely.
Or so I think that really come across how down to earth and approachable, and you can ask you lots of questions and lovely lady.
It's amazing.
Right, we need to move on because we are so far behind.
Let's do the or should we get the people in from on the streets? Is that possible?
Yeah, let's, I don't know if it's possible. No, it's not possible because they're not there.
Oh,
They were, but they're not. I think they've just because we run over.
It's taking too long.
on the streets.
They're too busy working, to be fair to them.
They are too busy working.
Too
So
busy
if they are listening, then please come back, youth workers.
How about?
so we can-
Yeah, definitely. Well, how about the first 2 clues of location in one go?
100%, right? In one go.
Nice.
Right?
So-
This
It's
is,
going to be on the ball.
I'm going to give you I'm going to explain in 10 seconds. Do not say anything, even if you know what it was, until I say go. After the 3rd clue, or you win nothing, and I get to keep the prize. Simple as
that is very, very true, James. And he will, 'cause he's evil. Okay, this is location, James. Am I right?
It is, yeah. It's just
right,
2
okay.
locations,
So-
not 3.
Do not send in your clues in the chat because you're going to give it away. You've got to wait for the 3rd clue, okay? Location, clue 1. Where's that? Ooh.
No,
You know it.
100%.
Do you?
I think I
And
know it.
location, and location 2.
100%.
Yes.
Location 1. Location 2. Do not
So
put it in the
again,
chat until 5 minutes time when we show you the last final clue.
Absolutely.
Okay. Right. We've got people waiting in the wings, which is amazing. Some of our youth workers. Well, one at least. So let's go to the streets.
That was
So
bring 'em
on the
in.
streets is us going to our youth workers on the streets. We couldn't do it for ages because we were in
Not on the
lockdown,
streets.
so we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So this is our youth workers live on the streets as it's happening, real time, Rhys. How amazing is this?
Is that streets with a Z?
It is
Yeah.
streets. Oh, see, he's cooler than me. I'm going to change it to with a Z now.
Yeah. Let's get them on. Let's get them on.
Okay, let's go to Tracy.
Tracy!
Hey! Tracy's
Hey,
in.
Trace, how's it
It's
going?
flipping cold over here.
Yes, no, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, the sun's out.
Fabulous.
Who are you with, Trace?
I'm with Darren and Geraint.
Hi,
Perfect.
both.
Good
So
evening.
look
all.
at right. Yes.
There
He's
you
got a
are.
bobble hat on.
Yes,
Look,
everyone. Hey.
and Tracy,
Creating
where are
havoc in
you?
Ponty.
Where
Currently
are
in the
you?
middle of Pontypridd Town Centre.
Nice. Are you staying there all night, or are you moving about, or for young people to know?
No, we will be going up to Glencoe in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Amazing.
Nice. And it's not raining,
Oh.
Trace. Can you confirm that?
No rain. It's a bit windy, but it's a clear sky. I can actually see the moon.
Oh, wow.
And it's quite a nice evening, but it's getting a bit chilly now.
Yeah.
We won't keep
Yeah,
you,
it's
Trace.
fabulous over here.
Thank you so much for joining us, Trace.
Sorry we were late,
See you
Trace.
soon.
Sorry we were late.
Cheers, bye.
Okay, let's go. Oh, I love Tracy.
Has anyone got any idea what she had written on her mask, by the way? I didn't.
I think it said hello.
I should have asked. Hello, is it? I like
We
that.
should have done that for an Easter egg again, but yeah,
We should
you
have
were
done
too
it for Easter
sharp.
Good
You were
point.
too
Sorry.
sharp.
Okay, so let's go to Team Bather.
Good evening.
Hello.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
Who are you with? Who's that? Liam and Gareth?
Can you tell? Yeah.
Gareth?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can. Good evening, all.
And where are
Evening
you
all.
three? Where are you?
We are in Beddau, not too far from the skate park, or Beda as the locals would say.
Hang on, I was just going to say, look at Hannah's phone voice. Bathai.
Very proper.
Posh. Hey, you're too posh for this stream, you are.
Do you know what? I'm chuffed that you're taking it seriously, Anne. I am, and
Thank
we're
you.
very, very grateful you've come.
I got my YEPS hoodie on and everything.
You are wonderful.
Can I say Gareth looks like he's from the Bronx?
I was going to say he's proper on the streets, isn't he?
He's got
Yeah,
a
yeah.
CIG on his t-shirt.
Can I just say
wow.
Gareth is the streets?
Yeah, yes. Yeah,
With a Z.
he is the streets. With a Z. And I haven't seen you for ages. So young people can find you by the skate park in Bay there, and I assume you're going to be walking around.
Yeah. Yeah, we've done a good couple of laps, and we are now going down to Church Village for the rest of the night.
Amazing.
From Rihanna, you're lucky for Gareth.
That's Gareth the way he stands.
I like the way that Hannah's got a big hoodie on and Gareth's in his t-shirt and shorts.
I know.
Yeah. That's the
Dresses
weather.
like that in winter.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll leave you to it.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Right, can I just add as well, because this is important for anybody who's out. Obviously, Hannah and and the Bather team, or I can't remember how Hannah pronounced it, and Tracy and the Ponty and Glencoch team are just two of the teams that we got out tonight in YEPS throughout RCT. So we've got workers out in Aberdeen, in Mountain Ash, in Bather, in Pontypridd, in Glencoch, in Tonopandi, and the awesome Llanari.
Hey, I'm actually meant to be there tonight. But
you are meant to be there tonight.
Special permission to come on here instead.
Special, yeah.
So for anyone who's expecting me in Llanari, I apologise, but I'll be out on Monday.
Absolutely, but we cover all of RCT, so you will see youth workers about 5 nights a week, and please feel free to approach us socially distant and just ask us about what we got going on and things. So,
and if it's very cold, we'll have big blue jackets on. And if it's nice and warm, we'll probably have these hoodies on with our lanyards. So please come and say hello.
Unless you're Gareth and you'll have shorts on regardless.
Yeah. And you look like you're from the Bronx. But he's too cool. He's too cool.
Yeah,
for that. He is the streets. Gareth is the streets. Anyway, right. Let's move on. So where are we? We are on location number 3. Are you ready?
So before you play it, nobody message until I say go, because that's my favourite part of the whole show.
It is.
And it's a little bit of power Les gives me, and I want it's fullest potential.
Okay, clue number 1. Clue number 2. Clue number 3. It's a school.
I know it. Know it well.
The second photo is James's house, isn't it?
That's James's house, yeah. And location 3 and location 3A.
Oh. That would have been a different one.
Over to you, James.
Okay. So the first one to comment the correct location wins a prize. Go.
First person in chat.
Didn't even give you a countdown then. That's how serious this is.
Come on, chat. You must know where that is. No, Laura, you're not allowed to enter.
Ryan Collins.
We've had a couple in. We've had 3 in, 4 in.
Is Ryan Collins there?
Ryan Collins is in, but he's not first.
Oh, Ryan Collins.
Ryan Collins is our champion of this, Rhys, but he's last 2 weeks he's been a little slow on him. But
come on, you need to work on that. Get them typing fingers faster.
First person is Chloe Johnson.
Hey, well done, Chloe.
Right, Chloe.
Okay, so this is really important. Chloe, could you please DM us on Facebook or Instagram or wherever's easiest for you, your name and address and your phone number as well, just because it'll be an Amazon voucher, so I can just email you the code or text you the code. So congratulations, thank you for watching, and we'll get that to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Brandon saying somewhere in Wales.
Technically,
Very true.
Brandon's right, isn't he?
Very true.
Brandon, yeah, he is right. Was
So
he
we
first
go
to
in.
be
I
right?
haven't got a clue. Join us next month, Chloe. You might know that one. Trioki, yeah. A few people done it.
A few good answers. Who got in there?
There we are. Okay, cool. Right.
What TV show was on Fastest Finger First? What was that one? Who wants to be a millionaire at the start, wasn't it? Remember when you got to put things on Fastest Finger First?
Millionaire.
I know. I had a real tongue tie then, didn't I?
But we've accidentally created the new YEPS program.
We
new
have
YEPS live. Who wants to be a YEPS billionaire? Anyway.
Okay, moving on. We still got lots of people watching. Thank you very much. We do really appreciate it. So thank you very much for tuning in again. We'll see you last Wednesday of every month. It's changed this month, obviously, because of Sally's availability, but it's generally the last Wednesday of every single month. And this is the official RCT Online Youth Work stream. Whew. Okay. Are we moving on to our final game? Oh, no.
No,
Rhys,
the C-word. We need, yeah. I don't want to deprive Rhys of this.
No, not at all. This is and it's a very, very important subject. And it's the COVID word. Ooh, look out.
COVID word.
Ooh,
got to put a hat on. I'll be honest,
yeah.
I thought I had a trilby somewhere, but I've lost it, so I went for this one.
Good enough for me. Look like a Peaky Blinder.
I know, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I'll shave my hair like one next time as well.
I've never had a Peaky Blinder doing the C word before.
I can't do the accent, so don't ask for that.
Oh.
But okay, C word. It's a bit not confusing at the moment, but you know, we can understand how people may be wondering what's going on because it is changing quite fast. And it's fair to say, and there's big changes coming this weekend, actually. So at the moment, right now, at this moment in time, technically you shouldn't be meeting anyone indoors outside of your own household. All right? Everything should be outdoors. If you go into people's gardens, there's only with one other household that you go into, and you meet in the garden, and you stay socially distant, okay? Unless, obviously, you've got support bubbles. All right? And if you want more information on support bubbles, let us know and we can discuss what that means. Now, from Saturday, there's a change, all right? And there's a change I am looking forward to, and I think a lot of people will. From Saturday, 6 different people can meet up outdoors from 6 different households.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. Come on.
That is brilliant. And one thing that might be relevant for a lot of you, if you've got younger siblings and so on, if anyone's under 11, they don't count in that 6. All right? So it's 6 people from 6 different households, but under 11s don't count as a number in those 6. All right. And then from Monday, we've got outdoor hospitality opening. So if you wanted to go and have a little outdoor cafe or something, you know, little coffee or cake.
Does that mean I can go for like some food now?
You can go out for a bit of food, but it'll be al fresco outdoors, which hopefully if the sun stays as it is, we'll be absolutely loving life. And then some outdoor visitor attractions will also be opening. Now, just to give it a little bit more information, I know, I can't remember what the name was, sorry, but someone was asking a little bit around kickboxing and so on, okay? Adam, that's the one. Now, technically, from the 3rd of May, they're going to be opening gyms again. And in those gyms, you can do one-to-one sort of activities. So it's not big classes that they're going to be doing, and this is mainly for adults. They're still looking at what to do with young people as far as I can see. All right, but from the 3rd of May, you'll definitely be able to go in to do your kickboxing training with one other person. So if you've got a kickboxing coach, you can do a one-to-one session with them, but they're not doing group sessions yet. But as we said, this is constantly changing. So keep an eye on the website on the Welsh Government website, and talk to your YEPS worker, and I'm sure they'll be able to let you know about the COVID restrictions as well.
Okay.
Other than that, that's me done.
Wow. Well done, Rhys. Thank you. Bravo. A few people are quite liking that look you had there.
Old grandpa hat.
Let's call it a Peaky Blinder.
I know. Need to buy it, Brandon. It can be yours for a £5.
Oh, this is my favourite 2 comments.
He looks Irish.
And this is the best one ever.
Farmer Yeps. Oh, we should start a
Yeps.
Yeps Farm. That's what we should start. Yeps Farm.
Oh, that's another good one.
Yeps Farm.
And I totally agree, Chelsea. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be
anyway.
Something to look forward to. Just stay safe when you do go out. That's all.
Yeah,
just stay distancing up. Stay safe.
That's right. And use
I just wish I knew 6 people.
That's very true.
You got me and Les. You've got 2.
Well, you got Rhys. You got Rhys.
Yeah.
Has anybody guessed James's age yet from last month? If you can guess James's age, I'll send you an Easter egg through the post. You got literally 5 minutes. How old is James?
Remember what Sally said about being kind as well now?
In chat, right? In chat, how old is James?
So, anyway, just chuck that one back in and out. James, guess James's age all the time.
That's right. So let's move on to our last game. Is that right?
Yeah.
And this is called You versus Us. This is where we have young people on. And this week we're going to reward these young people for being absolute champions.
The reward.
I know. There's nothing we can give them to reward.
A lot of workers asked to sign up this month. We said
that's right. If you guys watching this, and we still got lots as well, thank you very much for sticking with us this evening. If you want to join us to play these prizes, you have to go to wicked.tv. Click on virtual, what's on, then click on virtual. Find YEPS TV, add it to the basket, and then check out, okay? Once you've done that, your parents or guardian, whoever's email you will put in, will get a consent form for you. You can only come on to YEPS TV if you have a consent form, okay? And then, once you've done that, inbox us and say, I want to be part of the YEPS games, YEPS TV games, and when we'll be in touch and we'll bring you onto our stream, okay? Please do that now for next month.
This is where you win big.
This is where you win big. So
this is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire YEPS version.
Oh, that's right. It is.
Rhys, I'm a little afraid that you haven't got nothing horrible to eat.
I have. Don't you panic, James. Yeah, Les. Don't you panic. Do you want to see what they are or no?
Yes, please, quickly, yeah.
Well, I've got... Everyone gets a mustard, so I sort of can't go without the mustard.
That's the worst.
I've got everyone's favourite ingredient from a McDonald's burger, which is pickled gherkins.
Oh, I love them.
I love
you.
Yeah. As bad as Amy Boulderson bringing Chewits on.
And then Chewits, everyone loves Chewits.
Amy brought Chewits on. Can you believe that?
And the last
they were sour in fairness to her.
I thought they were a little bit outside the box because it's not horrible, but it is hard to eat. And that is half a lemon.
Ooh.
So, it's really sour sort of one I've gone for.
Where's the other half?
In the fridge. I'm going to keep half a later.
Nobody has half a lemon.
He loves it.
It'll be a full half a lemon. So that's the other one I've gone for.
Okay, quickly, we've got
skin as well.
From Adam, 25 like Brandon, 32 Rhiannon.
Brandon, you are my best friend.
33 Chelsea, 100.
Oh, closer so far.
No.
None of them?
No, as far as I know.
No, as you know. Okay, cool. All right, so let's bring on our young person to compete with James. Let's go with... this guy came on last month, but we felt very sorry for him because his headphones didn't work.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if his headphones don't work this time, I'm kicking him straight out of the stream now because I've had enough of him. Right?
Oh, yeah. But let's just say, before we bring people on, this is really important. If you lose, we've been told, if you lose, you lose.
No. Have we been told? No, I told you.
Yeah, that's right. But I didn't want to drop you in there, because a lot of people get a lot of les hate online about, not giving out prizes. So I was trying to be discreet. But so if you don't win, unfortunately, we're really, really sorry. And
life skills.
I feel bad. Les enjoys it. I feel bad. So
we win and lose in this game as well. Here we go. First one.
Here we go.
Jaden.
Welcome, Jaden.
Here he is, the main man himself.
Yeah. So, Jade,
okay.
We're gonna crack straight. We're gonna crack straight on. Okay, so it's gonna be play cards, right? You go higher or lower. You got to get the 5 cards to win. but you can pick Rhys to play. So you get the option, you're gonna play or Rhys is gonna play. Obviously, if Rhys gets one wrong, then you get to pick a prize, but you need to get all 5 right. So what are you gonna choose?
Oh, is he frozen?
Gosh.
Oh, there he is.
Jade, what are you gonna choose? Rhys play or you?
I love Rhys to play.
Okay, good choice.
Oh,
So
he told me earlier he's going to put the pressure on me today, and this is what he's done, look.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with the 5, Rhys. Higher or lower?
Yeah.
Not even fixed. Not even fixed.
I knew I took the pressure on you. I knew I took the pressure on you.
Jaden, you get to pick a number between 1 to 5. We got some really good prizes, Jade. So you pick an envelope.
Right. I'll go for number 3.
Number 3 is in the middle. Jesus, an Amazon voucher. Jaden, we've got your details. Well done, Jade.
Well done, Jaden.
Amazon voucher to you tomorrow.
Let me know what present you're going to buy me with it.
I'm not buying anything.
You can choose. What's Rhys going to eat?
Mustard, gherkins, or lemon.
Mustard.
Gherkins.
Gherkins. Jade, thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
Thanks,
Okay,
buddy. We'll get your prize out to you very quickly, okay?
Tomorrow, yeah, absolutely. Take care.
Take care, buddy.
Have I got to eat in now?
Yeah, come on. We haven't got much time.
Now.
Oh, God, here we go. Right, there it is. I've got a pickle.
Oh, that's all right. Do you know what? I love her. Oh.
All in. They're off.
Look, now a bit around.
Yeah.
Is this vinegar? That's strong, that is.
Should we, while Rhys is getting tortured, should we bring the next young person on?
Yeah, let's bring in Miles, is it? Miles. Is he still with us?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Miles. So
Brilliant.
I know you would have saw Jaden just now. So again, you get a choice. Higher or lower. You got 5 cards. Do you want to play or do you want Rhys to play for you?
Rhys can play for me.
Okay. Just
he knows I'm losing. He knows I'm losing.
Les has said if we don't win, we don't win.
Oh.
Okay, so just in case. So Rhys, we start with a 10. Higher or lower than a 10?
I'm going to have to go lower than a 10, aren't I?
Indeed.
He is winding me up. I
promise.
Come on, Miles.
I'll hold the whole deck of cards in sight. I promise I didn't. Miles,
I can't
you get
believe
the
it.
pick. We've got 1, 2, 4, or 5.
Go for 4.
You've got
that
number
gherkin's
4.
repeating on me.
Now, Miles, you've won the Zip World voucher.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Congratulations. So we'll
Well
get that
done.
out to you tomorrow.
Thank
Miles,
you.
do us a massive favour. Inbox the YEPS page on Instagram or Facebook and give us your address and contact number for you. Just tell them that you've won the Zip World ticket on YEPS TV, okay? And we'll get it out to you as soon as we get them then.
Yeah, okay.
Which will be
Legend, buddy. Well done.
Take care.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Take care. Speak to you soon.
Yeah.
Because we've got one more young person. Rhys,
Well, we got another 3.
Yeah, another 3. Let's go. Let's go.
Emily. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Yeah.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi, Emily. So we're going to choose again. You've seen how the game works.
Rhys can play for me.
He's on a bit. I'm going to try and hold all of these, right? So, Rhys, you can change your card.
Right.
No, you're not changing your card, actually.
No.
It's going to work. Higher or lower than a 7?
Higher.
Couldn't get fairer. King.
Ooh.
Lower than a king or higher?
Got to go lower, obviously. Lower than the king.
The ace is high, mind. I forgot to say that. Oh! I promise on everything. This is mad. I was thinking as I was saying there's no way this is going to be an ace. Watch this be an ace. All my life, like these are mixed up. Oh, I showed you. Okay.
Come on, Emily. Pick your
Emily,
envelope.
1, 2, or 5?
2, please.
2. You've won a power bank.
Power bank. Woo!
Thank you.
Well done.
And what do you want Rhys to eat? Do you want a mustard or Another gherkin.
again.
Another gherkin. Oh, you see. You're gherkin again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Come on, stop trying to change your mind.
I don't know.
Okay, Emily, take care. Thank you for joining us again. So we really
You've done
appreciate
amazing,
that.
Emily, tonight. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, Rhys is enjoying that. Let's bring on the next young person. I promise I haven't fixed these, I swear.
Let's bring on Amelia. Hey, Amelia. I'm not going to say that word. Yeah.
Okay, so you've seen it. Do you want to play or do you want Rhys to play?
Rhys can play.
I can't talk.
So funny. This
You
is
can't
so funny.
talk. Just point.
Oh, God, it's 7 again.
We'll cut the... Do you want me to cut the deck?
I'll do whatever you want. I'm trying to get over this.
Okay, so it's a 7 again. Are you all lower than a 7?
Oh, lower. Oh, I can't swallow this gherkin.
Oh, that's a 6. Just point. Higher than a 6. This is crazy. This is bizarre. Like,
well done.
So last time I'm coming honest.
Amelia, we've got 1 or 5.
1.
Amelia, you've won yourself a Fitbit.
Wow, well done, Amelia.
Amelia, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
and,
you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Don't forget to inbox us, name, address, tell us what you've won, and a phone number.
And we'll get it
that
out.
would be amazing. Okay.
Aye, thank you.
Well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is in pain. Let's get the last young person on.
Brilliant. I know we're rushing through this. How brilliant of our prizes on this show.
How brilliant are we?
Amazing. And how brilliant is it watching Rhys nearly be sick live?
There's a reason why Sally would rather watch this than Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
So
see me nearly be sick.
Okay,
Yeah,
Megan.
absolutely.
Good evening, Megan.
Megan, I hope you win. It's really not Rhys's night.
Me too.
But
No pressure, Meg. Everybody's won so far.
I'll have Rhys go first.
Okay, Rhys, do you want me to cut the deck, Rhys?
No, let's go for it. Straight in.
Higher or lower than a 3?
Yeah.
Higher or lower than an 8?
Normally I'd say lower, but I'm going to say higher. Because I think it's gone wrong so far.
Oh! Higher or lower than a jack?
Lower.
Lower than a jack, so that's 3. This is 4 and 8. So if Rhys guesses right, Megan, unfortunately...
I'm going to go higher again.
Higher than an 8?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I got it, yeah.
Oh, Megan. Oh, we're so sorry.
Sorry, Meg. I feel bad now. I feel awful.
You terrible, terrible, evil man.
Megan, what we can do is we can get an Easter egg out to you anyway. So.
I think so. I definitely. Meg, tell us you want an Easter egg and we'll get an Easter egg out to you, okay?
Megan, I can get some gherkins out to you as well if you want.
That's fine. Megan, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And
thank you so much.
Megan, what Les don't realise is the last one was an Easter egg.
Oh,
so that's all.
There we are. I don't feel so bad,
Megan.
I don't feel so bad.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Meg.
I'm going
You
to
very soon. Take care. Good job.
Take care, Megan.
Do you two seriously like gherkins?
Oh,
yeah,
I need the new John now next YEPS TV.
That's right.
Your taste buds must be non-existent.
Developed is a word I would use.
Okay, right, James, over to you for a bit of promotion, and then we're done.
Promo. You know us in YEPS. We've always got something going on. Really high quality things. So we've got virtual youth clubs. We've got cartoon drawing, which is incredible. We've got photography. Everything's incredible. So we've got photography, Dungeons and Dragons. We arts and crafts. YEPS TV, obviously. Don't forget that. We've got Warhammer, Dungeons and Dragons. I said that once. I'm so excited I'm getting. We've got magic, DJing, outreach. We've got loads. We've got loads and loads going on. So and there's going to be more to come as hopefully the COVID things just.
And can I just say, I know I'm putting up the timetables here, but just because it says like on Virtual Youth Club here on a Monday, that's my school and James's school and Ridwine, etc. It doesn't mean you have to be from them schools because it's a virtual program. Rhys's young people can come into our youth club, and my young people can come into Rhys's youth club. So don't think it's hosted by that school. You have to be from that school. As long as you're signed up, you can come into any activity you see on wicked.tv, okay? So go there now, once this is done, and have a look what we got going on. We've got lots and lots of stuff going on. And if there's something you want as young people, please, please, please inbox us. I know we consult with young people and ask them what they'd like, but if there's somebody else out there to think, oh, do you know what, I wouldn't mind trying this. If we can get enough people involved in it, come back to us and we'll try and put it on for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, couple of messages going on, Beth saying,
what is wrong with these YEPS workers?
I tell you what.
Hey, Alex, really nice to see you again, buddy. Really nice to see you. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Annalise, Gherkins are gross. Come on.
Yeah, thank you, Annalise.
Annalise.
Thank you very much.
Chloe, you've said this a lot in the chat tonight. I'm just catching up now. If you were interested in helping us on YEPS TV or doing a podcast, inbox us. We definitely would be in for trying to help you develop something like this. So please, please, if you or any other young person interested in a podcast or joining us on YEPS TV, becoming presenters with us, please inbox us, okay?
I absolutely love podcasts, so that's awesome.
And we've got the equipment for it, so we'd love to do that. So you inbox us and we'll definitely do that.
Yeah. We need to go to challenge. Adam, we will be back. We will be back. Okay, promise. We will be back. We'll be in touch very soon.
We've got to finish our press ups, haven't we?
Yeah. Well done, Forum Lot. Thanks for being. Yeah.
Awesome.
They've done a really good job. Really good job.
And YEPS TV, obviously we love it and we're biased, but it's only good because we've got such amazing young people in RCT. So thank you all.
Oh, Alex, come on now. You can't be saying stuff like that. Maybe Rhys should wax his legs next time he's on. Maybe
I think he might pick that over a gherkin.
I probably would, to be honest.
Hey, maybe the charity. We never know. Maybe a Christmas special. Maybe who knows?
I also think Les and James would look good bald.
I've already.
But you two look good with get it in the
I was bald last year, wasn't I?
Good point.
Yeah, he shaved his off last year.
Maybe with James, we should make him grow it out then. He's not allowed a haircut for a year.
That's right.
Fine.
I get that now. Anyway, I think, guys, we are done. To be honest, I was action-packed. We're only 10 minutes late, which is amazing. I want to thank all our young people for coming on, all the young people in the chat, all the young people viewing still. Thanks to the young people from the RCT Youth Forum who did an amazing job. Miles from St. John's Baptist Aberdeen School, absolutely brilliant. If any young people are watching this thinking, do you know what, I wouldn't mind being a voice for the other young people, inbox us and we can link you up with our forums, okay? It's a really, really important job. It's really rewarding. So inbox us. Also, thank you to Sally Holland, the Children's Commissioner for Wales.
Sally,
What a star.
Yeah.
She was so absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much, Rhys, for coming on again. You've been a star.
No problem.
Absolute legend.
Anytime.
We got a couple more coming in. Well done, lads.
Thank you very much,
Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon.
I hope you enjoyed. Love this month's live. Chloe, thank you so
glad
much.
You enjoyed, Chloe.
Daniel. Thanks,
Dan.
Rhiannon, brilliant. Emily.
Nice.
There we are. We're on the forum and Miles from school forums. Brilliant. Okay. And Alex, I wish you would. No, I'm not doing that. Maybe we can get you on and maybe you can do that. Who knows?
I tell you what we'll do, Alex. You give it the old James boy instead of Les boy next month and I will consider it.
From Barrow.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yes, Ash. Definite. We've had Barrowed on, so that's lovely. That'd be great to link up again.
I would like to have Ashley from Barrowed on as well, though.
Yeah.
So, okay. We'll do that.
Hashtag make YEPS famous. Oh, Chloe, you are amazing tonight. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Okay. I think that is about it. I think we've chewed the fat for long enough, and I think we are done, gentlemen.
It's been a pleasure, guys.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, Sally Holland. Thank you, young people. This was RCT's official online youth work live stream once a month. Over and out.
I knew he'd do it.